Hello and welcome back to episode 19 of WaterBlocks. I think 19. Man, I hope 19. I was going to sit down and watch a Nail House video, actually, and then maybe a little bit of the World Championships, and then kind of fiddle with some of this stuff just to like make things easier. And then I went, you know what? No. We're not gonna do that. If we're gonna do some stuff that's even anywhere near remotely on track, we're gonna do it on camera. So we're doing some things. So right now we're just gonna stick these at the end in a box for right now, so we can clean some of this up here. Yeah, we'll get you fixed in a second. Oops. I feel like we've got a lot of extra poles in here, and we're not sticking with any kind of pattern. I don't like that. I like having my stuff on a pattern. Yeah? Is that better? That's better. And that'll all get fixed in a minute. So really, for these, only really needs 2 of these. So this guy can just go, probably. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 at the end and do basically what we already had, right? So we'll put that in a box, put that in a box, and then we'll set up our 2 inserters for these guys. So if it's like that, it'll poof away. And then if it's not like that, then it'll go into their own crushers, which, there they are. Crusher 1. And I'd like to have it, let's see, I still need to have a box in the middle. Not that box, a box. But because we can get away with it being so, well, do we really want it to be small though? Not really. Alright. So I needed to make sure that it has a filter inserter here. That's going to be an important part of this system, so that can filter the crushed stone out. And then we'll need, oh, it's no bueno. In fact, you can go there and you can go crushed. Where was I? Oh, yes, I was making these. Make me a couple of those. You know what, screw it. We're not doing anything else. Build them all. Build all the parts. 2 crushers. We can do a crusher here, and we can do a crusher. That'll work. It's fine. Not exactly what I had envisioned, but it will get the job done. Alright, and this will of course be for those, except that's not going to work. That is not going to work. But we can make this one work. So pick up, put down. like that, and it'll feed in directly. Let's go ahead and make it smaller. It's not going to cost us anything in this situation to make it smaller. So brown and red. And in this case, you're going to drop off 2 away and pick up 2 away. Oh, no, 2 away. And we'll put a power pole here and a power pole here. And then that way, if necessary, I can set these to red and brown, and boom boom. And the other thing that's going to be kind of important is I'll be able to take and set a I think, let me actually make one. I think there's a way that I can get this inserter, or maybe not yet. I was thinking I could get an inserter to grab from there and zip it out, but not because this is the way this is set up. I can't. I could come down a couple and back up a couple. Yeah, it's fine. For now, we'll just continue feeding it by hand. But I was thinking that I'd be able to run it into another sorting machine right here. Basically. But without this spot, I don't have a good way to do that yet. We'll have to do the more inserters to make that happen. Wait, so that's running. This should keep up. Again, every 2 of these needs 1. So we will go ahead and set the 3rd one up. Although really, these are keeping up just fine. I don't see any backlog at all. So my thinking is that I'll just maybe skip this over and crush it, or build it, turn it into landfill. Or we could set it up for right here where it was, but instead of using short inserters, we'll just use long arm inserters, which is kind of what I was thinking we would do. Don't know if we need fast ones, but put fast ones in anyway, just to be on the safe side. And then we'll put that box. I just like it over here. I like it out of the way, taking the least amount of space possible, basically. So then, instead of picking just off of this row, it'll pick off of the far row. So we'll make one of them be. So it'll grab some from this row, some from that row. And it'd be nice if this one could pick from either or. But really, it's most important to keep it on the flip side. We'll just manually plug those in for now. Alright, I think that cleans up our ore sorting facility nicely. We have a little bit of landfill, not infinite, but a little bit, enough that we can get to there. So my thinking is, with a little bit of work, I should be able to set this crafting up down here, the sorting up down here, where it can almost always run. Let's see, so we'll start with this. I just want to make sure that when I pick this up here in a second, the robots aren't going to go crazy. I still don't know where I'm going to put this bloody science. I just keep moving it more and more and more out of the way, and it's just more and more and more move it, you know. know, it's just how it seems to be. It doesn't really seem to matter where I put it. It's always just going to be okay. Also, if I force feed it, then these have a problem. Looks like we still have a problem regardless. Oh, it's still just my force feeding it. So we'll do this in case there's any overflow. I don't think that'll be a problem long term. I think that's just a me screwing up problem right now. So, is there a good way for me to set like this guy here? You know what? Screw this. Why am I working so hard? There's absolutely zero reason to work this hard. Let's grab this contraption. We'll build these two. We will steal this. No reason. If we're ready to build it full time, we're just ready to build it. There's no reason to go crazy. You know what? And with that in mind, let's just do it. Let's just set this up full time. It doesn't have to work super fast. It can work slow and steady, and that is okay with me. It does put a finite size on. Oh, what do we need? More iron. You know what? Give me like that much iron. Then we need some boards, which means we need a few of those. I'll get that producing. I'm gonna grab these. Throw an extra bit in there. Do we have a box for this? We don't. We should. We should put a box in here. Makes no sense to not have a box there. Alright, pick up from there. Alright. Build me a second one. Lithium. Which does mean now that we'll probably need... No, it's still keeping up just fine. Okay. Sorting machines. Again, it's not going to be fast, but it'll be consistent, I guess. And then we'll just have a machine right here that pulls out the this guy, and then I can go to there, and we can run it into that. Where'd it go? What am I thinking? Alright, this is... doesn't matter. We'll continue to leave that as an overflow. And then for now, we will also Because I broke the pattern, it doesn't fit. There we go. So now those guys should slowly produce. It'll slowly go into here, which means we'll have a bunch of crap to kind of deal with, but that's fine. Maybe we just set these up with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you both are producing slag. So can we set a slag box up that you guys both share? I imagine the answer is yes. Pick up, put down. So, nope, not like that. Not like that at all. So you're going to be a slag box, and then the exact opposite direction, you're both going to be slag. Okay. Wow, there's just no good way to... That's fine. Alright, so you're both slag, and then you both have a junk. So your junk is actually this guy. Your junk is this. And then your good things are going to be... your good things is what? Lead? Should be here. Lead, and your good things are 10. Which, honestly, for right now, we'll just go straight into one of these. And get smelted, and then turn around and put into a box. There we go. Does this actually need to go into a box? Because now this can't process because this has got a backlog. Yeah, let's do that. Box. And actually, while we're at it, let's give it to better furnaces, because these guys are gonna run a lot, and they'll probably end up needing it. And just because I like it so much, we're gonna use some bendy arms. All right. Now this means I can put this extra crushed in here. Put that in there. We have more extra crushed. Oh, you guys, you need to go in the box. There we go. I mean, we're gonna end up with some extra stuff. Like, we're probably gonna end up with a lot of extra of both of those, but we already have a bunch, so might as well get it going. This is caught up now. And we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 making sapphirite and processing. Everything seems fine. I'm not even seeing anything get past this filter, but just in case something weird does happen, I want to have a catch-all. And I was thinking that we would have this go all the way up here and get processed, but this isn't going to make enough to bloody worry about, so I'm not going to. Alright. So that all looks real good. Oh yeah, I was totally going to stick some more iron in here, wasn't I? And I have 200 more of that. And that should just... This stuff will eventually fill up and be extra. We got 23 of this. Oops. Damn it, stop it. There's some extra. That's set up just to make sure it has plenty of room. How are you guys doing? Not so good. On the plus side, now I can force you to be where I want you to be. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And now I can take that back out. Alright, so this outside line will always be them, and then the inside line will be this backlog. Again, not in the world's biggest hurry, so it's no big deal. How's this? The slagster is actually out, which is good. That's good news too. Because that means we can ramp that up. We'll just take this and we'll shove it down. We'll make a copy of this. Does this power anything? Just those guys, right? Okay. So let's currently scoot this in. Get rid of that. Let's double this up. And then that has power there, so we'll just attach that power right there. And we'll see if this starts gaining on us. If it doesn't, then we will add some more. I have zero problems about adding more of this kind of stuff in, because I don't even mind doubling this up now if we need to. That's actually, we probably will. Let's see. If we just look at, so we're currently making 47, 48, 49, 50, somewhere in that 50-ish range of these a minute. And we are processing, now if we look at fluids, we're now making, what, let's call it 6K. Basically, it turns 2 into 50. So 100, 200, and that's every 3 seconds. So 50 every second. So really, we probably could even get away with. Well, let's just do it. Cost me nothing to just go crazy. The biggest problem is going to be now we're gonna have to move some stuff. So let's set those up. And let's get the more inserters. Okay. Woo! Got a bunch of extra slag here. Just do near side of the belt. Get that one emptied first in the process here. Getting close. So now with that, let's see. Did I make 3 more? I made 4 more. Good. Let's just grab from here to here, and let's just slap them all down. Expand this like mad. I want these guys never to want for anything. I want this to be full pretty much at all times. I want more. You're out of fuel. Hey, be sure to grab you guys a small amount of fuel somewhere. Everything's processing real nice. Oh, what's your problem? You're out of copper? Yep. Probably 10 now. Yep. Well, oh, never mind. I got a whole bunch in my pocket. Say fortuitously, I just made a whole bunch. How are you doing? Need more tin as well. Your carbon box looks okay, but I got some more. We need a liquefier to get the carbon system back up and running. So is there, because this is the only place we're getting coal, so there is no way I can cram that in here. I mean, I could probably ninja the coal over here, but it's got to get crushed first, right? So let's see. Coal into crushed coal. Is there any way to automate this is the question. I could do long arm inserters. In fact, I have a... Alright, so that's crushing the coal. So now the crushed coal has to get turned into coke, which I want to do like this, because I do want the sulfuric acid. I'm going to make, because like this box is empty. So now I got to get that crushed coal to here, which again I think I could probably make happen. If I jump to here, like, it's not pretty, but I gotta lose that power pole. But that can just move to anywhere along this chain. that doesn't get power there, so put it here. Fine. We'll put a terrible, absolutely no reason to have power pole right there. And then that'll grab it. And that'll put it in there. And then the Coke needs carbon dioxide. That's the real problem. Is I don't have a good way to get a liquefier. Did I even make one? I'm gonna say I did not. Yeah, so I can do a lot, but I cannot. There's no way in heck to get a. Well, I shouldn't say no way. Alright, it looks like I can do some ugly stuff and probably cram it in. But I don't think I can get a system set up where it will come back out, can I? This is the kind of spaghetti that I try to avoid like nobody's business. I won't go that far. This is kind of where I need the other belts, which I don't have. Okay. I'm really just trying to save myself some time from running around. Oh, that's good. I should probably work on something like word processing now. What do we need to get the improved the better electrolyzers? The better Angels electrolyzers. Let's start with that. I don't think I care about... Oh, is this it? Water treatment 2? No. Jeez. We're a ways away from that one. Hydro plant 2. Let's glance down here. Like, I don't even see it. So what do we need to get? The improved Angels electrolyzers. What's our time at? We're already at 35 minutes. So let's just pick something and wrap the episode up. Let's go ahead and do these improved steam engines. I feel like that's probably going to be worth it. Oh, look at that mess. So with that, can we grab from here, which is 2? We cannot. We need to grab right here. But if we go here, we can grab one above. Here, let me turn off my camera for a second so you can see what I'm seeing. So we can grab one above, and then we can drop off 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not 3, that's 2. So how far is that? This is so much jank. To do something we really don't even need. Oh, that doesn't quite work. What am I doing wrong? I need you to pick up from there and drop off there. All that just so I could have access to a little bit of carbon without having to do anything crazy. That's so janky. Some people are going to love it though. Some people are going to be like, that is great. And some people are going to be like, you are the king of all the jank. However, now with the bigger GUIs, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like if this pole wasn't there, can we just pick up, put down? No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I unloaded here, I think in this box wasn't there. I think I could go straight in. That's fine. What we had was working. Just leave the mess alone. Alright, I think with that, we are going to call this a video. Thanks very much for hanging out with us today. If you are enjoying the sloppy mess, please give a like and a subscribe or a follow or whatever it is on whatever source you're watching us at. YouTube.com/SamusGrobel for this series. Twitch.tv/SamusGrobel, of course, again here on YouTube for when we live stream Monday through Thursday. Alright, thanks for spending a little bit of your time with us, and we appreciate it. Peace. Should have peace with my other hand.